What's up, gods and goddesses? This is your girl, C, the spiritual goddess here, bringing you your forecast for the month of September. My nails are not done, so don't judge my nails. I'm having a self-love weekend, so I'm getting everything prepared. So I did get requests for, I know I did Virgo already, and I got requests to do a actual reading for all of the signs, so I decided to come on to do that. If you do want a reading, please make sure you do text me here. I do have a 5-question $5 special going on via text. So the first request we got was from Zoe, my girl Simply Zoe. Actually, I love her. Make sure you guys go ahead and follow her channel. She wanted me to do a forecast for the month of September with Aries, so let's go ahead. I'm going ahead and using my tarot deck. This is the Hanson and Roberts mini deck. I'm just using whatever deck's appealing to me. If you do want to use one of my decks, then definitely check the link below. I will have a link below to all of the decks that I use in these readings here. Alright, Aries, so we're going to see what's going on with in the forecast with you. Alright, Spirit, so what message, ancestors, tell me, what message do you have for Aries for the month of September? What is the message that you want to give Aries for the month of September? Spirits, what's the message for Aries for the month of September? Alright, so what's the message? Alright. Okay, Aries, so this is your message here. I pull up past, present, and future. So you have Knight of Rods in past position. This is the Hermit in reverse and present. And this is the Nine of Rods in future position. So, Aries, we got some talking to do, because this is what I'm getting for you, Aries, and I'm picking up on. With the Knight of Rods, I feel like some of you had your mind made up on a decision that you were going to make. I feel like in the past position, it's like you were stubborn in your decision. Like you made up your decision on how you felt like your life is going to play out, or what's going to happen, or or you set goals for yourself, whether it's for the month or just period. You set goals for yourself that you want, some of them even unrealistic for you guys. It's like you did not take any help. I feel like, Aries, you have a hard time taking help sometimes from people. Anyway, so whatever goals or whatever thing you set off, whatever picture of your life you had, you're presently at the point, and I hope this makes sense. You have the Hermit card in the present position. I feel like some of you feel like you should have asked for help when you had the chance. A lot of you are feeling alone from your decisions that you made. I feel like this may relate to relationship for some of you all. Some of you, Aries, I feel like you had a decision made up in your mind on how you decided that your relationship would end. I feel like some of you are in a relationship and you're realizing that this may be the end of that relationship. Some of you feel like you should have that person and you don't have it yet, and now what's happening is it's like you're feeling depressed because you feel like you're not at your life goals, the goals that you set out for yourself. I don't know why I feel like this is like a relationship all the way. But this could also be for work. Maybe some of you thought you're doing something new. You thought things would turn out a certain way, and it's not. But I feel like what a lot of you are starting to do is you're starting to isolate yourself now. I feel like you're getting depressed and you're starting to isolate yourself. This is a warning message from your ancestors. Aries, they're telling you to not isolate yourself. They're telling you this is not the time to isolate yourself. It's like you're isolating yourself. This is where the Nine of Rods come from. And it's like you're creating this thing like it's just me. you know, by myself. I don't have anybody but enemies, but you really have you have energy surrounding you that wants to see you do good. This is not the time for you to isolate yourself. If you feel like you are going through that path of depression, this is the time to dig yourself out. I do feel like Aries, you have a tendency sometimes look at everyone as the enemy and make issues and push yourself away, and that's not what you need to be doing right now. If anything, you need to be falling, like I would say, amongst your soul tribe. Your soul tribe is people who are meant to, just like you have soulmates and divine mates, you have divine tribes, the people who you're meant to be around. This is the time for you to cling on to them. And Aries, sometimes I feel like in this period in the month of September, you're having what I say like Cancer tendencies. You're a little bit more emotional than normal. You need to check your emotions, check your ego a little bit. Everyone's not out to get you, Aries. I don't know. I'm just saying that everyone's not out to get you. Some people are telling you for your good. And Aries, also, if you're having issues, I feel like some of you have run into issues with your parents. I feel like this may be for some of my young. Maybe this is because Zoe requested this. So I don't know if this message is to you, Zoe, in particular, or to like a lot of my younger Aries. Your parents' life is your parents' life. Like, you know, like, just make your own decisions. Stop living your life based on your parents and what they want. This is your life you have to live. You don't want to wake up and be in your 40s and 50s just now figuring out. It's much harder. It's not, you can't, this is one advice I have to anybody. I'm sorry I'm getting off a little topic, but this is the one piece of advice I have for anybody who's watching this, or, you know, even if you're not. This is just like a general rule. It's never too late to start over again and get your life started and live out your dreams. However, with that being said, Aries, I feel like what you don't want to do is make your parents' goals your goals and not, you know, do things because of what your parents want. Because what I see is you don't want to become 40 years old and you're mad you didn't live your life. Whatever your life is your life, and if your parents doesn't get that, or anybody older than you, they don't get that. I feel like some of you, this is even for siblings. If they don't get that, that's okay. They will. They will eventually get it, but it's not on them. It's on you. You know, I feel like sometimes you listen to everyone else, and this is more so, I just see younger, but like sometimes you listen to the wrong people. It's okay to like dodge people's opinions. I hope I'm making sense. But yeah, that's what I have for you, Aries. I feel like with this month for you, like it really, like I feel like this month for you is really important for you to fall into your soul tribe. If you don't have anybody, you know what I'm saying, start going out to places and meeting people. Also, stop being so sensitive. Like, before you decide to pop off, because I see some of you Aries popping off this month, like on people who's hurt you, like look at it and be like, okay, are they saying something hurtful, or is there some truth in what they're saying? Maybe there's some truth in what they're saying. You know what I mean? So, Aries, I would just say, if you can also do a spiritual cleanse, do a spiritual shower. I would say do something like that. If any of my Aries do need a personal reading, feel free to reach out to me, especially. I do have the 5 for 5 special, so make sure you reach out. Yeah, and tell me what you think. So that's my reading for you, Aries. I hope this makes sense. I hope this reading was able to make sense for you. If you guys, if you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Don't forget also, if you do want a personal reading, I do have specials coming up for my reading. So if you do want a personal reading, which you can do 5 questions, text questions for $5. Feel free to text Psychic to this number. Also, too, someone asked me, and I used to be one of the people who was really against things like this, but you know, someone made a good point. I also will leave my Cash App here. I'm not requesting, I'm not asking for anything. However, someone made a good point that maybe I should like open up like I call it like a tip jar. So if you want my virtual tip jar, you want to cash at me some money, you found this message moving, or you just want to give anonymously, I do have that open. Someone did make a good point that some people just want to give because, you know, giving for them, and I will leave it anonymously. Giving is a way you know, they just feel compelled to, and I shouldn't close off any blessings that anyone wants to give to me. So they did make a point. Shout out to you. I won't put your name out there. Shout out to you. They were moved by one of my live readings on Facebook. You want to make sure you catch me because that's where I do my free readings. But shout out to you. I definitely will accept any blessings. It's not required. It's never required on this channel. But if you do want to send any blessings, feel free to cash at me at any time. But enough rambling. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this reading. Let me know what you guys think. Leave some comments below, any Aries. If you need some more clarifying, I have no problems with answering some of you guys' questions below. Maybe if this reading moves you. If you found this reading you was meant to find it, I guess. So leave me some questions below. All right, I keep saying enough rambling, but enough rambling. Thank you so much for checking out this reading. Until then, spiritual guides and goddesses, see you in the next video. Love you. Bye.